Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
हेलो स्टूडेंट, आपका राहुल क्लासरूम में स्वागत है। आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे जैक बोर्ड का क्लास 12 का सब्जेक्ट इंग्लिश का सेट 1। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। और ये आपके टर्म 2 के एग्जाम के लिए बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट रहेगा। इसमें मैं कंप्लीट सोल्यूशन कराऊंगा आपको। इसमें कोई भी क्वेश्चन मैं नहीं छोड़ने वाला। अगर आपका देख लो, अगर इसमें दिया हुआ कि अगर आपको इसमें से 5 ही क्वेश्चन करना, तो नहीं, मैं पूरा जितना क्वेश्चन दिया हुआ मैं सारा का सारा कंप्लीट कराऊंगा। ठीक है, तो चलिए देखते हैं। रीड द पैसेज गिवन बिलो। ये पैसेज दिया हुआ है और इसका जो देखिए क्वेश्चन है, पहला क्वेश्चन है, हु वाज अलेक्जेंडर। तो अलेक्जेंडर वाज द रूलर ऑफ मैसेडोनिया इन ग्रीस। Whom did Alexander defeat and in which battle? Alexander defeated Porus in the battle of Hydaspes. When did he had to go back to Greece? In 323 BC, he had to back to Greece. Where and when did he die? He died at Babylon in 323 BC. आगे चलते हैं। What were the important consequences of the Greek rule in the northwest India? It gave strength to the movement of political unification of India under a strong central government. चलिए आगे चलते हैं। अब अपोजिट वर्ड पूछा आपसे। डिफीटेड का क्या होता है? विक्ट्री होता है। रिफ्यूज का क्या होता है? एग्री होता है। और आपको सेंटेंस बनाने बोला एक सन के ऊपर, तो हर सन वाज मिसिंग। दूसरा किंगडम के ऊपर बनाने बोला, तो ही वाज अ फेरी किंगडम वेयर एवरीथिंग वाज पॉसिबल। अब सेक्शन बी पे आते हैं। तो अटेम्प्ट एनी टू ऑफ द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चन इज नॉट मोर देन 100 वर्ड। ठीक है। यू आर राहुल या रिचा, द कल्चरल सेक्रेटरी ऑफ MB इंटर कॉलेज रांची। यू आर गोइंग टू ऑर्गेनाइज अ फेयरवेल प्रोग्राम फॉर द स्टूडेंट ऑफ क्लास 12। राइट अ नोटिस गिविंग रेलिवेंट इंफॉर्मेशन टू द स्टूडेंट अबाउट। ठीक है, आगे चलते हैं। तो देखिए ये आपका फॉर्मेट है। उससे पहले हम क्वेश्चन समझ लें कि आप राहुल या रिचा है, आप कल्चरल सेक्रेटरी MB इंटर कॉलेज के रांची के, और आप एक ऑर्गेनाइज कर रहे हैं फेयरवेल प्रोग्राम। किसके लिए? क्लास 12 के स्टूडेंट लोगों के लिए। तो इस पर एक नोटिस लिखना। तो पहले फॉर्मेट देखिए, MB इंटर कॉलेज रांची, नोटिस कल्चरल सोसाइटी 2 फरवरी 2022। देखिए, आई एम ग्लैड टू इन्फॉर्म यू दैट द स्कूल इज होल्डिंग अ फेयरवेल प्रोग्राम फॉर द स्टूडेंट ऑफ क्लास 12 on 12 March 2022 at 9:30 a.m. on the auditorium. All the students cordially invited to enjoy the songs and during the program. राहुल कल्चरल सेक्रेटरी। ठीक है, आगे चलते हैं। Lack of job opportunity in the rural areas is forcing people to migrate to cities. Every big city does has a number of slums in it. देखिए बहुत सारा कमी है जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटी रूरल एरिया में। इसके चलते पीपल लोगों को कहाँ जाना पड़ रहा? सिटी में जाना पड़ रहा। और एवरी बिग सिटी डज हैव नंबर ऑफ स्लम, और हर बड़ा शहर में नंबर ऑफ स्लम्स भी है। लाइफ इन दिस स्लम इज मिजरेबल। जो लाइफ है इस स्लम में वो बहुत ही दुखी वाला जीवन व्यतीत है। राइट अ लेटर टू द एडिटर ऑफ अ नेशनल न्यूज़पेपर। लेटर लिखना है किसको? एडिटर को, नेशनल न्यूज़पेपर। और हाउ वी कैन इम्प्रूव द लिविंग कंडीशन इन दिस स्लम। कैसे हम लोग इम्प्रूव करेंगे लिविंग कंडीशन इन दिस स्लम का? यू आर मीना और मनीष, M114 मेन रोड रांची का। तो पहले सेंडर का एड्रेस लिखेंगे, M114 मेन रोड रांची। आज का डेट लिख दिया 8 फरवरी 2022। द एडिटर, द हिंदुस्तान टाइम्स रांची। चलिए देखते हैं। सब्जेक्ट मिजरेबल कंडीशन ऑफ दिस स्लम। डियर सर, थ्रू द कॉलम ऑफ योर esteemed newspaper, I wish to draw the attention of the authorities regarding slums and their miserable condition. Most of the slums in cities are dumped with the people migrated from our villages. The survival of these people has become very difficult with a pathetic living condition. This is mainly because of the lack of education and hygiene. Their illegal occupancy has become a burden on resources. The main reason of their migration to city from rural areas are lack of job opportunity and poverty. Government should discourage migration by creating opportunity in rural areas. Even NGO can adopt slums in order to make the life of these people better. Thank you. Yours faithfully, Manish. आगे चलते हैं। You are मानव या मनीषा, द स्पोर्ट्स सेक्रेटरी ऑफ योर स्कूल। ठीक है। लास्ट वीक योगा अवेयरनेस प्रोग्राम वाज organized in your school. Write a report on the program of to be published in your school magazine. चलिए देखते हैं। इन ऑर्डर टू, पहले तो हम लोग हेडिंग लिख देंगे, योगा इवनिंग ऑर्गेनाइज। ठीक है, yoga evening organized. In order to intrigue the student to the obtained benefits of yoga, our school organized yoga session for the student on 12 February 2022. The students were educated on the importance of yoga. They were explained how yoga helps maintaining not physically and mental health but also a healthy social life. The famous yoga guru Samdev taught the student various asanas. He started the session with warming up and stretching, followed by a serious asanas such as Padmasana, Pachimottanasana, Pavan Muksatan, Vajra Asana, Dhanusasan, Chakrasan, Sarvasana, Halasana, Bhujasana, and ending with Sava Asana. After asana session, students were also taught the pranayam for longevity. Addressing the student on the occasion, the principal appealed to the student to include yoga in their daily routine for its wholesome and salubrious effects on the mind, body and soul. अब सेक्शन सी पे चलते हैं. At a many five of the following question, write the answer in not more than 50 words. So, name the poem. Name the poet of the poem A Thing of Beauty. List the things of beauty mentioned in the poem. So, A Thing of Beauty किसने लिखा था? John Kiss is a poet of a nature. He sees beauty in all the nature objects, since a thing of beauty is joy forever. According to him, everything of nature is a source of beauty. In the poem, we can see the sun, the moon, the trees, the daffodils, green forest, clear rills, masses of ferns, blooming musk rose, and lovely tales, etc. These beautiful sources provided pleasure and joy to the mankind. आगे चलते हैं. What was the play of the folk who had put up the roadside stand? The folk who had put up the roadside stand pleaded to the city dwellers to stop and buy their wares so as to enable them to earn some extra money for a decent living. They wanted that the rich people who passed from there in their cars should stop there and buy some goods from them. The money that these folks would earn from the rich people would help them to lead a better life. आगे चलते हैं हम लोग. Who was Elda? What doubt did she have about the peddler? So Elda Williamson was the iron master's oldest daughter who lived with him in his mansion. As Elda lifted the peddler's hat, he jumped up abruptly and seemed to be quite frightened. Even her kind looks, disclosure of her name, purpose of visit failed to calm him. From his fear, she thought that either he had stolen something or he had escaped from jail. आगे चलते हैं. Who was Rajkumar Shukla? Why is he described as being resolute? So Rajkumar Shukla was a weak-looking peasant from Champaran. He was a sharecropper. He was illiterate but resolute. His resolve to take Gandhiji to Champaran resulted in the first successful civil disobedience movement in the history of India. Rajkumar Shukla is described as being resolute because even after being told about the prior engagement of Gandhi at Kanpur and other parts across the country, he does not quit. He continues to accompany Gandhi everywhere. Furthermore, he urgently asked Gandhi to fix a date for his visit to his native district of Champaran. His resolution and determination finally impressed Gandhi and the latter complies with his request. आगे चलते हैं. Sophie and Jancy were classmates and friends. What were the difference between them that show up in the story? So Sophie and Jancy were different from each other. Sophie was a dreamer who enjoyed creating her own fantasy world using her imagination. She showed an urge to transact her working class status and attain sophistication by pursuing the ambition of a fashion designer or an etc. Chancy, on the other hand, was more practical and realistic than Sophie. She tried to pull Sophie back to reality, but all in vain. Jancy Jancy sensibility and maturity are evident in her attempt to remind her friend that they were earmarked for the biscuit factory and expensive dreams were inappropriate to their financial state. Who is Anna? What advice did he offer Bama? Anna was Bama's elder brother. Anna advised Bama to study with care and earn all that she could. If she was always ahead in her lessons, people would come to her of their own accord and attach themselves to her. Bama followed her brother's advice and studied hard. She stood first in her class, and because of that, many people become her friends. What was Roger's skunk problem? How was he treated by the other woodland creatures? Roger's skunk smelled so bad that none of the other creatures of woodland would play with him. Whenever he would go out to play, all the other tiny animals would cry and run away. Section D. Answer any one of the following questions in not more than 100 words. चलिए देखते हैं पहला क्वेश्चन. In the story, the writer what made the peddler finally change his way. तो देखते हैं. The experience of the peddler at the manor of the Williamson made the peddler change his way. Earlier, he had never known a true sympathy or well-wisher. He had no friends to steer him on the right path. Through the crofter was hospitable to him, and even Iron Master had almost offered him help. They failed to leave any impact on him. It was Adla who, through her genuine care and understanding, was finally able to change the peddler for the better. Who activities did Bama witness on her way back from school? So Bama home was a 10-minute walking distance from her school, but it usually took her from half an hour to an hour to reach. On her way back, many activities and sights caught her attention. Bama got attracted to many novelties and oddities on the street, like the performing monkey, the snake charmer, snake the wild, lammer in a cage, cyclist and spinning wheels, the Marietta temple and his huge bell, etc. She also noticed the pongal offering being cooked in front of the temple. There were a dried fish stall near the statue of Gandhiji. There was a sweet stall and a stall selling fried snacks. आगे चलते हैं. Puppet show, street plays, public meeting of a political party were other entertaining activities. She would see the waiters ordering coffee and vendors shopping on it. She admired the various fruits that flooded the market according to the seasons. तो ये आपका सेट 1 था इंग्लिश का, ये पूरी तरह कंप्लीट हो गया. नेक्स्ट क्लास में हम लोग नेक्स्ट सेट पे डिस्कस करेंगे. तो अगर आपको मेरी वीडियो अच्छी लगी हो तो प्लीज़ लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन की घंटी को दबाना ना भूलें. धन्यवाद.